Alright, welcome back everybody. As promised, today we're going to be checking out this ancient gateway and these 5 different fragments and what they currently do and what my thoughts are on what they should do. So let's get started. So as you click on it with a fragment, in this case it's called a fragment key, it'll tell you where you're going, your time limit during a void breach, and kind of what's going on. It says in this one, a menace lurks at the heart of the swamp, and the murky shallows are home to dangerous fauna. So let's go and get started. Again, I'm going to do all this in creative as I bring myself an Oxyum short bow, an Oxyum sword, and a rifle. And let's get started. Alright, so to start out with, it is a very swampy area. These are ravens, I take it. And there is this torched area with a structure that has a chest that just says cobalt, shadow weave, and thorium, and a potion. Let's see. Oh, looks like there are some gators and a frog. As you can see in the top right, the time is counting down. Yeah, so this looks like it has a lot of Zone 2 and 3 loot in it. Again, we're just gonna explore a little bit. Again, nothing impressive there. Oh, that's actually kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. You can see there's, I want to say the moon and then the sun on one side. That's pretty cool. As you can see on the map, you have your exit there. Let's go ahead and go to this mountain and see what we can find out. I'm going to increase my speed a little. So it looks like we have just one of these toads. Poison tree fruit. I wonder if I go into survival, or in that case adventure, rhino toad. So I'm just going to go and quickly kill it, and then I'm going to go back into creative. Yeah, so this place is, I'd say it's pretty well done for what's in it right now, and I don't think there's too much else. Yeah, let's go ahead and check some of this. Again, not the greatest stuff. There is silver here, which is good to know. And I don't know if that will lead to my certain death. Yep, it probably will. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wait out this time to see what the void breach is. We'll wait by the fragment exit, and I'll see y'all in a couple minutes. We do only have a few moments left until the so-called void breach, so let's see what it looks like together. Let's see. What does the void breach look like? So everything turns purple, and Let's see if I go into adventure. It looks like there's a portal over there of sorts. Looks like that might be... Yep. And I don't have any ammo to fight with, so I'm going to do my sword. Ooh, these guys are... They pack a punch if you don't have any armor. And it looks like they're just creatures that you normally find in the overworld. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and just head on back. And as you see, once you come back, the portal does close. I'm going to go ahead and head back into creative. And we're going to start the next one. I won't last the whole 7 minutes this time. We're just going to explore a little. This one is Silent Hinges, and it's only 5 minutes. Again, these are under development. And this looks to be a very snowy based one. Oh goodness, what happened? Is that am I facing like a blizzard? Oops. I didn't explore that one fully. Give me a moment. We do only have a few moments left until the so-called Void Breach. So let's see what that looks like together. Let's see. What does the Void Breach look like? So everything turns purple. And let's see if I go into adventure. It looks like there's a portal over there of sorts. Looks like that might be... Yep. And I don't have any ammo to fight with, so I'm going to do my sword. Ooh, these guys are... They pack a punch if you don't have any armor. And it looks like they're just creatures that you normally find in the overworld. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and just head on back. And as you see, once you come back, the portal does close. I'm going to go ahead and head back into creative. And we're going to start the next one. I won't last the whole 7 minutes this time. We're just going to explore a little. This one is Silent Hinges, and it's only 5 minutes. Again, these are under development. And this looks to be a very snowy based one. Oh goodness, what happened? Is that am I facing like a blizzard? Oops. I didn't explore that one fully. Give me a moment. Alright, so I did open back up another one. You can see there's a tower here. And there's some blue pillar things over there. This one doesn't have the time until Void Breach, it just has the time until portal closes. And you see it is a very snowy based biome, hence the essence of ice. We do have copper armor in this chest that we found. And I'm going to go ahead and try and explore these blue pillar looking things. Again, I'll also check the loot of the chest. Thorium. It seems like the chest might not be fully developed for the areas, as I imagine it would be pretty difficult to explore it and see. Again, we have the whole sun and moon thing, and I guess this is why they call it a henge, is for this right here, which it does look cool, but I wonder what purpose it will serve as it is fully developed. Again, this one doesn't look like it has too much to it, just a bunch of structures with chests. It did have a bunch of snowy mobs to it, like the snow skeletons. Yeah, it looks like the loot is copper based. Yeah. Alrighty, we're gonna head to the next one. Next up is Tal'Kesi Refuge. This one's 12 minutes. And I did not see anything about a void breach with it. Alright, I'm getting Zone 4 vibes. Let's see what we can find. Looks very desolate, that's for sure. Let's see, anything in these like fossils? I see some caves. We're not going to explore the caves here. Increase our speed a little and kind of just fly around and see what we can find. Is that a skeleton horse? Can I ride it? I cannot. Oh, looks like there's some health bars going on over here. I wonder if that's just enemies spawning. I've got a mage. Yeah, it doesn't look like this one does contain much. There might be more underground, and I'm going to go and try that out. See what I can find out. This looks like it'd be some cave over here. Oh. If you watched the last episode, this place should feel familiar. This is our Dino Land. Let's see, can I ride that guy? No. Whoa. Alright, so it looks like this one is more about the dinosaurs than it is up above. So with that, I'd highly recommend, if you're exploring this place, you might definitely want adamantite armor or better, as whenever we did explore this area, we died pretty easily with the little bit we did have. Maybe even just some armor at all would be beneficial. But we are going to go ahead and call this one done. Next up, we have Dragonspire Weald, or Weald. Let's see, we got 7 minutes. It says a mystical beast sleeps here, bound in an eternal slumber. Summon the portal. I'm gonna go through. So this is one most people, I think, try to go to if they can, as there is a unique enemy here. Now there is this ruin which I'm not seeing a chest for. Again, under construction. Oh, there it is. This looks to be crude based. Alright, we are going to continue exploring this area. Still looking for that dragon lair. I'm going to increase my speed a little. And as you can see here, here's a dragon. Again, I do like the moon and the sun thing. This dragon has no function at this current moment. The only one we saw was when we were approaching it, it had the lay down motion. But other than that, even if you go inside of adventure, there's nothing. So, work in progress. But I imagine, whenever it is done, it is going to be an epic battle. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to the next one. Which is the Windrider Valley. So I'm going to go ahead and open the portal. And as you can see, it says there that there is a mage tower. And this reminds me a lot of Zone 2, which we didn't get to explore much, as we didn't really see one along our way. And as you can see in front of us, there is a mage tower. Now, as we explore this, we're going to be looking for loot and see what enemies there are available. Looks like just some skeletons, and the loot, I think for the amount of enemies you'd have to fight, it's pretty mid. There is this book, which I don't think it does anything but go inside of adventure. After I kill all these guys, I head into adventure, and it is nothing. And it's just a book. Alright, I want to see if this chest contains anything. Just ore, which, I mean, thorium ore is good, but for what it takes to get here, not worth it. Again, these places are still in development. I don't think the loot has been generated very well, as they're focusing more on base functions of the game rather than anything else. I did try seeing if there's anything else on the ends. There was not. It seems like these areas, these portals only have limited distance. We're going to continue exploring a little, see if we can find anything else. Looks like there is another tower here that belongs to this person. I go in survival, and yeah. In this chest, again, not much. That chest might have better, or not, I shouldn't say better, might have more relevant things as to its difficulty. I am going to go ahead and go back into the Dead Weald and see if I can find that ravenous beast. I'll cut it out if I don't, but yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and explored it. I think the monster it was referring to was the rhino toad. Again, these are all work in progress, so they may say things that are not yet there. As we saw with the one with the frost dragon, it was there, but it was not yet functional at all. Although when it did spawn, we did see a little animation of it laying down, so something's there, but not quite. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in a week or two with our next adventure. Let me know what you want to do in the comments, whether that be Minecraft, modded Minecraft, or maybe just watch me play Lego Star Wars, or Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Let me know, and we'll get started on that right away. Have a great rest of your day, and see you next time. Bye.